If you're the founder or ops lead who's still setting up new hire laptops, you're still the one getting pinged when someone cannot log into their Slack, well, this video is going to tell you exactly when that needs to stop. Not someday, not eventually, not when we're bigger, a specific measurable point. Hi, my name is Lamir Carter. I'm the founder of Carter Systems IT. We help growing software and AI companies here in the Bay Area build secure, scalable IT operations so founders can focus less on the technology and more time growing the business. If you're trying to figure out when is the best time to hire an MSP, this video is for you. Every growing software and AI company basically goes through the same IT timeline. First, you handle IT yourself, a shared password doc, a laptop ordered the week before someone starts, a personal Gmail that doubles as help desk. Then things start breaking. Then access and security complexity creeps in faster than anyone can actually track it. And there's no magic headcount where a bell goes off and then suddenly help just appears out of nowhere. But there are real measurable signals, and almost every founder reads them several months later than they should have. In one widely cited study, 89% of employees said they could still access company apps well after they left. And 59% of companies report a data breach that was tied directly to bad offboarding. If you're hiring monthly and this is still handled informally, whoever remembers to do it, if they remember to do it, that's not a minor gap, that's a real exposure. Second is SaaS sprawl. And companies under 200 employees run an average of over 40 SaaS applications. Every single one of those applications is where credentials live, and another renewal nobody's tracking, and another gap that can potentially slip through during offboarding that no one notices. And third is how often IT interrupts your day. And this is specifically if you're a founder and you're troubleshooting laptops or you're resetting passwords. That's not really a technical problem. It's more of an opportunity cost problem. And it's usually a lot more expensive than it feels in the moment. Here's another thing. Small businesses get targeted close to 4 times the rate of larger companies. Attackers aren't just going after big and famous names. Smaller companies are often easier targets, and people are starting to notice. And if you're selling to a bigger customer or you're raising money right now, someone is going to ask you about your security practices, whether that be MFA, access control, or how you're handling your offboarding well before you're anywhere near a formal audit like SOC 2. That conversation usually happens much sooner than founders expect, and you want a good answer before it comes up and not after. So does all of this mean you need an MSP right now? Not necessarily. There are actually several paths, 3 to be specific, that you can choose from, and it's worth knowing all 3. Under about 75 employees, a managed provider usually beats hiring one internal person, mainly because a single hire can't realistically cover the full range of skills or provide the after-hours coverage and backup that a team-based model can. Above that range, or if you need someone dedicated full-time to complex internal systems, an internal hire starts to make more sense. And this is often paired with an MSP for specialized parts like cybersecurity tooling or after-hours response, rather than replacing outside help entirely. And lastly, there's the co-managed IT option. You keep your internal hire, but pair them with an MSP for coverage they cannot reasonably provide alone. Now, if you do decide to bring in outside help, here's the bar you should hold them to. A real MSP relationship should own 5 things at minimum, just in my opinion. The first being identity and access management. Next is actually executing onboarding and offboarding, and not just handing you advice, but doing the work on every hire and every departure. Next, endpoint security and patch management. Real help desk support that doesn't route back to you. And lastly, vendor and equipment coordination. Now, anything beyond that, dedicated strategic advisory, formal compliance audit prep, 24/7 emergency coverage, Ask directly whether it's ready today or still being built out. A provider who's straight with you about which is usually the one worth trusting. So, where does that leave you? Well, I built a free tool that answers this very question in about 90 seconds. There are 10 quick questions about how your team handles IT today. No email required, and you get straight results. There will be a link down in the description below. And if your results come back closer than you expected, we can schedule a free 15-minute discovery call. No pressure, just straight honest answers about where you actually stand. With that said, I hope you all found value in this video. Like the video and consider subscribing to the channel for future content. I hope you all have a great rest of the day. Take care.